Look at 1 Corinthians 3. 3:16. I want to show you something because you answered correctly. So I want to see if you love the Lord. You do. Sister with the drink. You love the Lord? Bro, you love the Lord? Okay, read.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16.
Come on.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So did you notice before today's sister with the head wrap that you're the temple of God? You knew that, right? You knew that. Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
You know the Spirit of God dwells in you? You knew that. Read.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
Now my question to you is, did you defile the temple of God today? Were you smoking a cigarette for a while back there? Do cigarettes defile you?
You know?
It does, right? Even on the back of the package, it tells you, it basically kills you. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a brand new house, right? You build a brand new house. Somebody comes and sprays graffiti on it, throws feces on the inside, lights all kind of fires on the inside, right? The house is still standing. Would you be upset about somebody destroying your house? Wait a minute. So should God be upset about you destroying his house? Read that again.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God,
I want you to listen to the last part very carefully.
Him shall God destroy.
So you continuing to smoke, what is your end going to be? You see that? Are you okay with that? You should, because here's the thing, as a people, we should want to change. Because what you don't realize is the sins that you're in affect us all. Because if we go into slavery as a group of people, as a people, right? Because of our sins. Guess what? We're only going to be delivered as a people.
That's right.
So the sins you're in, we're out here to tell our people there's sins that you may come out of it, that we can get the hell up out of here.
That's right.
What you don't realize is you are living in hell.
Right.
You think hell is a little place with a little man with a red pitchfork. No, you are living in hell. This is the place where your forefathers' blood soils the grounds that they build their courthouses on.
Right.
And then that same courthouse now judges you.
That's
Bring it out. But wait a minute. Your forefathers' blood is underneath this courthouse.
That's right.
So you are living in hell right now.
That's right.
Deuteronomy 22:5. It's not going to end there. It's not just the Sabbath. It's not just the smoking cigarettes. Let's keep going.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5.
Come on out.
The woman.
Who is this talking to?
The woman.
So who is this about?
The woman.
Look at her. Look at her. Read.
Shall not wear.
So wear. When you wear something, what is it talking about? Eating an apple? What is it talking about? What does wear have to do? Say that again, sister. Oh. She, sister jumped the gun. So you've heard this before. Oh. So remember earlier when we said that we are the most rebellious people? Remember that? That's actually, that's not what I said. Hold that. Give me Ezekiel 2. What's the one in Jeremiah? Nah, I'll take Ezekiel 2. Ezekiel 2 and 7. Come on.
Ezekiel.
I'm gonna show y'all something before we go back to the what women wear.
Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 7.
Come on.
And thou shalt speak my words
So
unto
now,
them.
are we talking our own words? Where are we coming out of? The Bible, right? We're speaking God's words. It's not my words. Did you write this morning? I didn't write it. Nobody here wrote this. This is God's words. Read it again.
And thou shalt speak my words unto them.
Who's them? Who is God dealing with and speaking to the whole Bible? The children of Israel. Very good, sister. The entire Bible. Because now when you read it, what you're going to start noticing when you start reading, you're going to read Israel over and over. And it's in the Bible over 2,200 times.
Right.
Over 2,000 times. Right? You're going to keep seeing Israel, Israel. But the thing is, you never knew who Israel was. You're Israel. It's about you, for you. Read.
Whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Some of you will actually listen and do what God says. The rest of you will not. You're going to reject it, go home, and stay in your sins. Read.
For they are most rebellious.
What does God say the children of Israel are?
Most rebellious.
Most rebellious. The most rebellious people on the planet. Why? Because guess what? The sign will say, actually a couple weeks back, a guy got killed across the street, right? They put caution tape on this whole area.
Right.
Now, caution tape, it says do not cross, right? What do you think our people did? They still crossed and got mad at the cops that were yelling at them to don't cross. It was a crime scene. Because why? Read that line again.
For they are most rebellious.
They rebel against God's laws and they rebel against man's laws. They're the most rebellious people. Why do you think our people fill the jailhouses?
Right.
Because we are the most rebellious. You understand that? Go back to Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So, you said it's talking about what? Pants. Go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. Go ahead.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So everyone that does that and drinks that drink on the Sabbath that they bought breaking the Sabbath are an abomination to the Lord thy God. Because why? We are the most rebellious people. Because sister said she knows this.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, sister.
What if you have a job where it requires you to wear this, but I mean you know the rules that you're not supposed to wear it, but how do you go about that?
Okay, very good. Are you at work right now?
I just got on.
Okay, so now, here's the thing. Have you ever asked, can you wear a dress at work? You never did.
Well, I have tried it, and I was told that you got to wear the uniform.
The uniform. Now, here's the thing. At my job, there are uniforms, right? But in the uniform booklet, guess what they have in there? They have dresses. But we don't ever go to the full extent to be servers of the Lord. Hold on, we're going to bring something out. Come on, bring it up. Bring it out. Go ahead.
Read this for women's dress.
Women's dress. Read that.
This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Women's dress. Among the Hebrews, neither sex was permitted by Mosaic law to wear the same form of clothing.
Wait, read that again.
Among the Hebrews.
Among the who?
Among the Hebrews.
Because remember, who's the Bible about? The Israelites, right? Among the Israelites,
neither sex was permitted by Mosaic law to wear the same form of clothing.
You see that? So men were not allowed to wear women's clothing, as we just read, and women were not allowed to wear men's clothing. I got you 1 second, brother. As the Bible, we just read that, right? So give me that, Nehemiah 2 and 4.
Bring it out. Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 4. Then the king said unto me, for what dost thou make request? So I prayed to the God of heaven.
Wait, read that again.
Then the king said unto me, for what dost thou make request?
So now, that's the thing. Our forefather, the prophet Nehemiah, made a request unto the king, made a request unto his boss. Because that's Nehemiah worked for the king. He was the cup bearer. Meaning, when the king wanted a drink, Nehemiah is the one who brought it for him. You understand that? And held his cup, his goblet. Here's the thing. Nehemiah was wise enough to say, you know what? This man is ruling over me in this Persian captivity. The same way the white man is ruling over us in Babylon right now. So what do? Your boss, listen, according to my beliefs, it is forbidden for women to wear pants. So we make the same request. We make the same request. If they deny, guess what it's time to do? Start looking. Start looking. Or what you do is when you go to work, what do you wear? On your way to work, what should you have on?
Dress.
A dress. Because you do that until you land another job. You wear your dress to work, go into the restroom, change, right? When you do your job, when you get off, put your dress back on, go home with your dress, your fringes, borders of blue, and wear your royal apparel gloriously.
Right.
You understand that? Because guess what? We just read it in the dictionary, and we read it in the Bible firstly. The Bible says a woman should not be in pants. It's an abomination to God. But so you know that, so now there's a way for you to start fixing that, right? You understand that, sister? You understand that, sister? Sis, you understand? You left for most of it, but you got the gist of it, right? Because here's the thing. The mere fact that Babylon forces women in some roles, like police officers, firewomen, they say, listen, your uniform is pants, period. There are some jobs, but guess what? Even on the police force, there are jobs you can get where it's desk duty and you can wear a dress.
Right.
But what do we want to be? Women want to be out in the street playing, what's that? Give me a cop movie. Whatever. They want to walk out here and tackle brothers. No, why don't you serve the Lord first? Say, you know what, I'm going to take a desk duty job where I can wear my dress. You understand that, sister? Read that thing.
This is Esther, chapter 15, verse 14, verse 15. Thou knowest all things, O Lord. Thou knowest that I hate the glory of the unrighteous.
So now, Esther hated the glory of the unrighteous, the wicked and the heathens of our people, and the heathens of other nations. Read.
And abhor the bed of the uncircumcised.
So no, she said because she was married to the Persian king. She was married to him. She said, I abhor. Abhor means to hate. She hated being attached to this man.
Right.
But what she knew is that the Lord was using her for the greater good of her nation of Israel. You understand that? He was using her that's like Michelle Obama. You understand? Michelle Obama is actually married to a heathen just like Esther.
Right.
Michelle Obama had the power to do certain things for her people that us on the bottom can't do. You understand that? Read. A potential heathen. Potential. But he did say that he can't relate to us because he didn't go through the slave trade. But go ahead.
And abhor the bed of the uncircumcised and of all the heathen. Thou knowest my necessity, for I abhor the sign of my high estate.
So she abhorred her queenship. Go ahead.
Which is upon mine head in the days wherein I shew myself. And that I abhor it as a menstruous rag.
She said she abhorred everything about her position, her job, as a menstruous rag. You know what your menstruation is, right? Imagine a rag that wipes your menstruation. She said she hated it like that. Go ahead.
And that I wear it not.
So wait, and she what?
And that I wear it not. When I am private.
So now, she said when she's in private, she does not wear the heathen garments. You know, our king, prince, our queens wear those royal garments. But they were made and they were by the Persians. They were not of our people. She said, I don't get a chance to wear my fringes. I don't get to wear my beautiful head wraps that we wear, right? She said, when I'm in private, I can't wait to get out of those garments.
Right.
Say that again, sister. That's how you feel, right? So therefore, on your way to work, you should have on that royal apparel.
That's right.
You understand that? Have on that royal apparel. Show everyone your glory. Because guess what? Give me that the garments of righteousness. Where's that? Isaiah 52. I'm gonna show you something. Because the Lord has a dress code. Did you know that, sister? You knew that, didn't you?
What's the dress code?
The dress code is you should not be in pants. You should be in a modest dress with fringes on. We just read it for the sisters. Sisters, can you affirm to that? We just read that, right?
Yes.
You did. Okay, read.
Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1.
Come on.
Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garment.
Put on your beautiful garments that the Lord commanded you to wear. It's a commandment to have fringes on your clothing as an Israelite because you know you are the Israelites. It's a commandment to do that. It's a commandment for sisters to be in modest apparel. Yes.
I used to say, back in the days when I used to have my hair wrapped and I wore my dresses on my skirt.
Right.
And I walked down the street, I used to feel so godly, like.
Oh, say that, sister, say that again.
So you feel very high.
Because guess what? I can prove it to you. What's the most important day in a woman's life?
When they get married.
Say it again, sister.
When they get married.
So on her wedding day, right? That's the most important day. What is her outfit?
A dress. Yes.
Wait a minute. Why she don't got on tight pants? Because that's the one day you feel most womanly. Because you're walking down the aisle with so-called man of your dreams, right? So you want to show that he is the man. He's dressed austere and has a nice suit on and looking upstanding, right? And what do you have on? A dress to play your womanly role.
That's
but
right.
Today, women put on pants to assume the role of the man. Y'all understand that?
No.
Because I'm going to ask you, brother, who wears the pants in your house?
My late father.
Huh?
My late father wore the pants.
No, right now. This is your wife, right? All right, so you said you wear the pants. So why she got on pants?
Why she got on pants? Because that's what she wants.
see that, brother? You see the problem? The problem is you, as being the head of that house, have to adhere to God's laws. You have to say, you know what? Listen, our first step is when we get some money together, we go to the thrift shop. You ain't got to go to the Macy's.
Oh, no.
Listen what I'm saying.
No.
Oh, no?
I will not shop at Macy's.
Oh, okay, Macy's. Okay, I'll do my thrift shop.
I will go to a thrift shop.
Okay, so here's the thing. So now, but not on this, but not on what day though?
Not on the Sabbath.
Oh, very good, very good, sister God. Okay. So now, on any other day, you can spend a little $2 on a dress, but guess what? She'll be in godly apparel. Right. Get some fringes on. Fringes, couple dollars. Right. She'll have godly apparel on. Your house won't be in the midst of sin.
That's right.
Right. You understand that? The Lord is not going to bless that house. I'm going to tell you straight, because we're in the midst of sin as a people. What you got? Come on.
Matthew.
You got a question. Let me read this first. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 22, verse 11. And when the king came in to see the guest, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he saith unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless.
And he was speechless because he did not have on the royal apparel as he's supposed to have on. Y'all understand that? He's speechless. What are you going to say? We read, okay, God says this, and sis says, I know that. So now, in the day of Christ coming, what is going to be your excuse? I knew it and just didn't want to do it? That's not going to fly. Zephaniah 1 and 8. Let's see if sorry going to work in that day. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's go.
Because you bought that food too, right? You know you broke the Lord's Sabbath day?
I didn't buy this food.
You didn't buy that food?
No.
Okay.
Zephaniah chapter.
Was that food cooked today?
Yes. Again?
Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 8.
But here's the thing, we're not out here to beat y'all up. We're out here to show you what God says that you can get right. Because guess what? How would you know you're speeding on the highway if there were not speeding signs posted?
You wouldn't know that.
So now, where are those signs on the highway? Because guess what?
Right.
If you don't take heed to the sign, you're gonna crash and burn.
Right. That's right.
Y'all understand that?
Yeah.
We're out here to help you from crashing and burning.
Right.
Read.
And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
In that day of the Lord's sacrifice, when he sends his son to spill much blood on this earth. Y'all understand that?
Yeah.
Read.
That I will punish the princes and the king's children.
Because the children of Israel are the princes and the king's children. You're the princesses of the Most High God. Y'all just didn't know it. Y'all are the king's children. Who's the king? The Messiah and the Most High. Right. They are the kings in the earth. Y'all are his children. Read.
I will punish the princes and the king's children.
Come on.
And all such.
Don't pass that. And who?
And all such.
Sis, I need you to listen.
As are clothed with strange apparel.
So now, God gave women dresses, right? Gave men pants. If you cross that and cross-dress, isn't that strange to the Lord?
Yeah.
He said he's going to punish you in that day. Y'all understand that?
No.
You don't understand that.
You said he's going to punish us in that day?
Because you said you could just say sorry. I said in that day you won't be able to.
I won't.
Because when he comes, he's coming to bring death upon the earth. Right. Give me that Amos chapter 5. The day of the Lord.
Bring it out.
Amos chapter 5.
Amos chapter 5,
18.
verse 18.
Right.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the
So
Lord.
the day of the Lord again is talking about the day when Christ returns, right? Read.
To what end is it for you?
So that's the question you have to ask. What is going to be your end in that day of the Lord? What is going to be your end in that day of the Lord? Is it going to be a time for sorry in that day of the Lord? Is there going to be time for sorry? In that day when Christ cracked the sky, are you going to have time? Are you going to have time to say, I'm sorry? You're going to be running in fear. You're going to be scared. Some of y'all might even drop dead out of fear. Huh? You're going to drop dead. Well, guess what? He's going to rise you back up to judge you.
That's right.
Read.
The day of the Lord is darkness.
It's what?
Is darkness.
Damn. Go ahead.
And not light.
And no light. Come on.
As if a man did flee from a lion.
So now it says that day is going to be like, you know, you run from a lion in the wilderness, you running. Let's say you are fast and you outrun the lion, right? What's going to happen?
And a bear met him.
Wait a minute. You ran right into a ferocious grizzly bear. That's like the day of the Lord. Ain't going to be outrunning judgment.
That's right.
So if you drop dead, he going to wake you up and judge you for that.
Right.
Y'all understand that? Because you rejected God's word. Read.
Or went into the house.
So now, you outran the lion, you outran the bear. Now you made it into a house. You know, you shut the door and you bolt the door like, oh, I made it. I made it. I'm that fast. What's that, Usain Bolt? I'm Usain Bolt. I outran a lion and a bear. But he says you made it into the house, and what happened?
And leaned his hand on the wall.
So now you resting. You like, oh, man, I made it. I'm fast. Come on.
You know? And a serpent bit him.
Wait a minute. It says you lean your hand because you thought you were safe, and a damn venomous viper bites you. That's the day of the Lord. Ain't no running. Ain't no apologizing. It's too late.
Right. That's right.
Y'all understand that?
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.